Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to Jagged Alliance 2. So we're still in San Monona, but we have encountered some soldiers be here. So as I mentioned previously, San Monona is not exactly safe. And Deidranna soldiers can be here just like we can. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted just Grizzly. I have him come to this corner.
Standing by.
And actually, let's pop out to this map. So, just four enemies in the sector. We're a little bit fatigued, which is not great. Let's go ahead and get myself moving up this way.
Yes.
We'll have Dimitri
You got my ear.
Ira
I'm on
come
it.
with me.
You call?
And then Grizzly, Fox, and Bull can head around the other way. This is not how I expected to spend my afternoon, guys.
I'm into it.
Okay.
All right, we're on.
And there we go. Alright, so if there's only 4 of them and 2 of them are there,
Standing by.
let's see if we can spot the other 2.
Yes.
No. I'm assuming they're in relative
ear.
close proximity to their friends.
Standing by.
Let's see, what are we doing for aim here? They are way too far away. I'll just pop off some shots. Let them know we love them. Oh, nice. That one clipped the side of a building on its way out. Alright. Well, all in all, the one wounding from well outside of our range is something I can't be too upset about. These guys are going to rush us in order to get within their own weapons ranges. Alright, and we lost sight of one of them.
Standing by.
Oh, but we gained sight of another one. Let's see here. You're, again, very much out of our range. Chance to hit 12%, huh? Nope, not quite. But again, we let them know we cared.
Hostiles.
Okay. I'm actually pretty happy to just know where these guys are now. 2 up here, 1's wounded, 2 down here. And now we've got the quote-unquote civilian turn. In this case is basically everyone else, including all of the residents and kind of gangsters of San Monona. Still out of range, still 12% to hit. Not quite.
Yes.
Get Dimitri up here. Uh-oh. Okay.
Yes.
He was not out of AP. We're just a little bit outside of range for this pistol battle that we're having. Oh, nice. But, as you can see, just outside of range can still work itself out. We'll get Ira kind of backing these guys up. Mostly ready with that med kit if we need it. Yeah. Alright.
Standing
Let's
by.
head to the other side of this fight. With just 2 squares outside of our range, I'm kind of debating whether or not moving up is worthwhile. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to get some burst fire on this guy. Maybe get some decent suppression. And then
What's up?
I'm going to end up having Bull move up to here.
Crap.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I'm aware. I knew he would be there, Bull. It's okay. We'll turn, and then I'm going to have him hit the deck. We'll just have Fox hang back for right now. Okay. These guys are advancing on us. But not taking a lot of shots. And the ones they are taking have not been finding their mark. I'm kind of okay with that. I'm kind of not okay with that, though. The one thing we want to be extremely mindful of is getting any of the Kingpin's men in our crossfire. They're not going to appreciate being accidentally shot by us. Let's just go with that.
What's up?
And you're kind of ruining things right now, random guy who ran into the middle of a gunfight. What were you thinking? Alright, now within range here, I think this fight should... Oh, okay, that's Dimitri.
Standing by.
I'm not as surprised that Dimitri missed. Okay. But we have the gunslinger trait, and inside our pistol's range, we should be extremely deadly. Even slightly outside of it. We're still doing okay. Alright, that guy's healthy. Let's just have... We'll have Ira pop off, like, unaimed shot.
Gun doesn't want to work.
Or we'll have Ira just jam her gun. That works too. Alright, let's see if we can clear this. Mostly wanted the shots off for any suppression they might add to this guy. And hey, if we get lucky, we get lucky. Of course, this is pretty much the very definition of reckless endangerment. As we just like put a bullet through a tattoo parlor window. I don't think they appreciate that very much. Oh man, I can't.
Standing by.
I can't shoot with this guy here. That's just awful. You ruined everything. Okay. I need like 40 to take the shot. Let me get to here, which should be a better angle. Oh, and then I'm 3 over. Alright. Well, let's get up a little bit. Turn. Crouch.
Standing by.
And then... Do I dare risk it? I think I've got to. Do I dare risk it again? Okay. I didn't shoot him. Let's see what happens on the return fire, though. If Bull can stay alive through this hail, I think we're going to be okay. That was a bad bullet. He's just a -4, though. I think he'll still have enough AP for a shot next round. Dimitri also taking a little bit of incoming fire. Not the worst thing in the world, though. Oh, that's a little bit more the worst thing in the world. What is wrong with you? Oh my god. And more of them are coming out to investigate. I imagine, you know, the Kingpin's thug just, like, waving his arms in front of us. Like, hey guys, just calm down. Stop shooting. But it's not helping the situation at all. Oh man, if that hadn't happened, I imagine what I could have been doing. This is a very unaimed shot now. Wow. All of those bullets just passed right through him. Alright, I'm going to push him up enough to get inside his range. And then I'd rather wound both of them at the moment, just to sort of throw off their aim. Go ahead and push Fox up. Have her turn, have her crouch. She can take a one shot. Yeah, a little bit off. Okay, well, let's see if maybe we can sort things out over here. No. Okay.
Standing by.
You know what? Here's what I'm thinking. There are 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4 squares out of range. I'm going to go ahead and push up a little bit here just to get off at least one really nicely aimed shot. That still didn't do it. And then
You got my ear.
Dimitri and
Flippin' gun doesn't want to work.
Ira, sort that out. We need you on point right now. I'm just wasting AP trying to clear a jam. There we go. If I can just get them to spray a little ammunition down range, hopefully we can keep his AP from being high enough to be a serious threat. Alright, and this is going to be the guy that we didn't really shoot at, so I'm not surprised that he's able to shoot back. The one that we fired the shotgun's buckshot at, like he may be fully suppressed for this turn. Okay, that's not too bad. Dude, just get out of the way. Okay, thank you. That's better. Okay, now with the Kingpin's thug no longer in our direct line of fire, we might actually be able to end this fight. As you can see here, this is the Shady Lady, by the way. I just noticed its blazing sign in my periphery. Alright, now we should be able to take some fairly well-aimed shots here. Nice. No, not as nice, and we broke another window.
Yes?
You know, I'm really sorry about the tattoo parlor, guys. There goes another one. Hopefully whoever is inside is also okay, not just the windows. Alright, and again, mostly just trying to suppress this guy with any of these shots. They have such a low chance of actually hitting. I'd rather fire more of them than worry about trying to aim them ever so slightly. Now, let's put these guys out of their misery. Thank you.
Sweet dreams.
If I can get off another shot. Awesome. Sword right over his head, though. Now you got my attention. You bet we do.
Standing by.
Alright, still within range. At the very least, I don't expect this guy to be able to unload his magazine at us on his own turn. Nice. Alright, we got him in critical, him in wounded. I wouldn't be yeah, they completely passed their turn. Awesome. This is actually one of the systems I really like. And I know that it's mostly the 1.13 mod that adjusted how suppression works in the game. Prior to that, I think this is what the original game intended, but there was either a bug or a strange design choice in the original release of the game to where you could basically only be suppressed once. Like, you did get suppressed by gunfire, but like once it happened, you became immune to it. And I don't remember if that was for the rest of the round or for the rest of the combat or what exactly, but it prevented these sort of actions where you're fired at so much that you can't fire back. But as far as video games go, it's probably like the best representation of a suppression system that I've ever really seen. It models really well towards reality in, you know, kind of the sense that you can imagine this single character kind of facing down three guys, and he quickly just gets overwhelmed purely due to the volume of gunfire coming his way. Granted, you can be on the receiving end of this as well, and it means that you're never going to really see those scenarios where your lone guy manages to take on an entire squad and come out A-okay on the other side.
You got my ear.
But that stuff doesn't really tend to happen. So I'm kind of okay with it. Alright, we managed to eliminate him. He is all that is left, and again, I don't think he's going to be taking any actions this turn. You know, again, as far as a modeling of realistic scenarios, he's been shot, he's been injured, he's got 3 guys shooting at him. His ability to continue to fight is basically just gone. And if I could just get 1 more bullet in him, I think his ability to live would be gone.
That's it for targets, at least for this area.
There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and automatically apply our first aid. Awesome. We'll throw some random keyboard shortcuts.
You have to see this. It is not good part of town. Women do things for money that my mother has spanked me for.
That's pretty kinky, Dimitri. I'm not going to lie. Alright, so Dimitri has some color commentary regarding the Shady Lady mostly. I am glad to see that the Kingpin's men did not find our violence unreasonable. And let's go ahead, we'll pass some of this stuff to, actually, Bull, where are you at? How much inventory space you got? Alright. With all of his, oh man, the 38. Do we have a 38? We do. Let's do this to cause those to come out in speed loaders. Alright, since Bull has got all of the strength in the world, basically, we're largely relying on him to be our mule. He serves a lot of other purposes too, but given the choice, he's only at 22% of his weight. Alright. And let's get back in here. First thing we're going to do is head up here, I think. And then the second thing we're going to do is a little bit of a side quest. New in town. First thing that I am interested in visiting is certainly going to be the XXX pornography store. I don't know about the rest of you, but I got my priorities. So, as we head into this place, we're going to find some colorful characters.
I'm Hans. How can I help you?
Hey, Hans. What you got here?
Man, I tell you, this woman is a pest.
You never have nothing, Hans. Your For Women by Women section is next to empty. You got the same 3 films, all starring Twin Peaks. She's been dead for more than 5 years, Hans.
Just maybe if you brought back some of the ones you took, the shelves wouldn't look so empty.
What about ordering some new stuff, huh? Like Titanic, or Bad Jill Humping, or As Sore as It Gets.
Oh, the 10th time, they all back-ordered. You've been in here for over 2 hours. You got 3 films to choose from. Let's step it up.
Yeah. You're just lucky you're the only adult store in this backwoods country.
Oh, poor Hans. Those, problem customers, man. Let's see what else he has to say.
Man, I tell you, this woman is a pest.
Alright, he'll only repeat that line for now. So, we need to alleviate Hans's suffering. And if I remember correctly, as it has been about a year since I played this game last, I am going to check out this spot right here and locate a videotape. We're then going to come down. We'll have Grizzly head down to talk to Brenda. So this VHS tape titled Pantsuit Loretta 6, The Men Are Away, is an adult XXX film. Parental and viewer discretion is advised. Alright, I think this is just the kind of thing that Brenda has been looking for, and maybe just the kind of thing that can get her out of Hans's hair. We'll see if he might be thankful for our assistance. This is, of course, sort of classic RPG fare. Exploring the sector would have revealed the videotape. Talking to everybody would have kind of connected the dots fairly easily. I think she's hitting on you, Grizzly. If we give her this videotape.
Whoa! Pantsuit Loretta 6. The Men Are Away. I haven't seen this one. Thanks.
Awesome. So, yeah, that was just the kind of thing she was looking for. So I tell you what, who do we need in here? Let's grab Bull and have him come down. Yeah, we'll get him into the porn
Standing
shop
by.
as well. And now that she's away, we'll talk to Hans again.
Finally, I got to put up with their crap every other day. Always the same story. Nothing but complaints. I wish I still had my bike shop. But that business went belly up when the Queen cut off the fuel supply. Okay, now that she's out of the way, I got a feeling you aren't here to buy marital aids. Tony is in the back. I'm sure you'll be satisfied with his selection.
Alright, and we find out that this porn shop may be more than meets the eye. As we head into the back, we're going to meet up with Tony. And Tony is going to have a few things for sale.
Yes?
Yes.
The selection this time of year is excellent.
Yeah, Tony doesn't strike me as a particularly excitable fella. We'll go ahead and head into his buy and sell menu. And what we're going to find is that in the back of this porn shop is a gun merchant. So it's pretty sweet. Early game, there's a lot of reasons that you want to come here. Some of these things, you know, we could pick up for, I would say, cheaper overall, you know, with shipping and everything included, than going to Bobby Ray's. The selection is quite limited, but you know, this MAT 49 actually looks pretty tempting. The micro Uzi wouldn't be bad.
It is okay. Take your time.
They've also got a fair amount of ammunition for us to buy. Nothing I'm super interested in. We could probably pick up some 357 for the Desert Eagle. But I do like that they've got these attachments available. I think a duckbill and a flash suppressor would be totally awesome, and we'll go with a chem light as well. Also, a utility knife. These basically serve as lockpicks in addition to being knives. And I want to pick up a gun. I think I'm going to have to pass for just right now. And, okay, it does have 12 gauge ammo. But no buckshot, just slugs. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Okay, so his inventory will get updated like on a pretty regular basis. If we come back to him in a couple of days, he'll have some different stuff.
Next time things will be different.
Oh, I didn't hit transaction. I hit done. That was real silly of me. Let me try that one more time.
Point out what it is you are interested in.
Chem light, utility knife, duckbill, suppressor, transaction. Alright, and it deducted the cost, and then grab a second chem light. Put that there. We'll pass this stuff out as is necessary. And we could probably just stick the flash suppressor on. That's in real poor condition, but we'll have to worry about that.
Very good.
Sometime
you know
later.
where to find me if you are interested in doing more business.
Now, the other extremely great thing about Tony, especially early on in the game, is we are going to be picking up a lot of random weapons that we do not need. And from the tactical screen, or sorry, from the strategic like map screen, you can sell things by holding down the
Point
Alt
out
key.
what it is you are in. Perhaps next.
But actually,
I'm on it.
whoa, nope, didn't mean to click that. Okay, actually, let me demonstrate this really quick. So Bull could come in here, and from this screen, I think I've got to have like the inventory panel open. If I like put this on the ground and hold Alt, I could get $25 for this TT33. Okay, and if I come back into Tony's shop and talk to him, buy, sell.
Point out what it is you are interested. Let me see what we have here. There is value to this. I will pay a fair price.
Yeah, so compared to $33 or the previous asking price on the strategic map, we can get the $237 for it here. I terribly flubbed
You are
saying all
interested
that.
in selling.
But
is this correct?
the point being, we get practically 10 times the amount from coming here with these things.
The deal is done. Anything else?
Yeah, he gets a little irritated when you just sell to him and don't buy anything, but he's not really going to do anything about it. The Nice thing about that, you know, in the early game especially, we're going to get a lot of pistols and like ammunition stuff dropped by enemies that we're not going to want or need. And Tony here can provide a pretty steady flow of cash for us. The only negative, of course, being that we got to get them to him somehow. You know, we've got limited inventory space. Bull can provide a little bit of some, you know, kind of pack mule services, but we're not going to be able to take everything to him every time. It is definitely going to help out with the cash flow problems, though, and there's at least one other thing to do in San Monona that'll help as well. I'd originally intended to do this entire sector in a single episode, but the random gun battle that we ran into here delayed things a little bit. So I think I'm going to break this up into kind of two parts, and we'll end up investigating the Shady Lady and the Tattoo Parlor, all that kind of stuff in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, feel free to subscribe for more videos daily. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other episodes, and I will catch you guys next time.